I'm Capt. Staford with Texas Fish Tips. This is your weekly fishing report.
All right, guys, out here behind Corpus Christi Bayou, all down through here by a big bayou. This whole flat right here holds some nice redfish. Cut ladyfish has been holding the best ones if you can find it. If you can't get fresh ladyfish, get you some shad or some cut mullet. But if it's bloody and wiggly, it works pretty good. Throw it out there in those potholes, put your rod and rod holder, and just let it set back, and when it bends over, you got a fish. It's not that hard to do, folks. Okay, incoming tide over Liddy Ann Channel. We've been catching some nice trout. Shrimp catches it all, small trout, little trout, big trout. It'd catch you hardheads, you pin perch, ladyfish too. But if you get some piggies, if you can find them, been working the best for them trout. Croaker will work on some of them trout, but piggies, for some reason, they like them piggies. You can also jump in this little cut right here by the lighthouse. Been holding some trout in there. But anywhere on that outside, all the way down through here, been working pretty good. Just anchor up, throw your croakers, your piggies, whatever you got, chunk them out there for a little bit. Don't catch nothing, move down the bank just a little bit. Those fish are traveling, and they're finding the bait schools through here. But keep on going down all the way down Quarantine Shoreline. Any of these islands down through here, Trailer Island, all this has been working real well. You just have to keep on working till you find your trout. We start to get a little bit lighter winds. You can get right here behind these jetties, right here on the North Jetty. This beach is holding some trout. There's some redfish in there, also some sharks. You can go down this beach till you find the birds or the waves are not too big right in here. If it's a really calm day, move on further down. There's been some nice reds right up that first gut, but it's kind of difficult to get up there. You better get you a heavy weight and chunk it a long ways so you don't sink your boat back in them waves. But there's some good redfish in there. They'll hit a croaker on the bottom, or they'll hit that cut ladyfish. Shad will work too, but the crabs get a lot of that off. Also be aware, if you find a bunch of sharks whenever you're in one spot, just move on. You ain't gonna catch much because them sharks gonna cut your line, they're gonna get your bait and everything else. And if you want to catch a shark, get after it. Here's your sign. Go get them, boys and girls. Out here in Aransas Bay, all out down through here, there's been holding some nice trout, some of these rigs out here. Shrimp will catch you small ones, but if you got them piggies or croaker, you'll catch a bigger trout. But there is some good ones. You just go one rig to the next. If it ain't none there, go to the next one. Get on it, fish 20, 30 minutes, maybe an hour, or whatever it takes. Go to the next one. Do it again. Also, if you get out here and if you want to do some wade fish, get on Allen's Bight all the way down through on his outside and hold some nice trout. It's also a cool way to cool off when you're fishing. It's not too hot. Get out there and get in that water. It makes a good day for you. There's also, if you want redfish, they're up on the very bank right up there. Throw you some cut mullet, cut menhaden right up on that bank. All right, guys, when it gets a little breezy, like say in the late afternoon or even late morning, right here between Indian Point Pier, this whole Portland shoreline's been holding some nice trout. Now, they like them piggies better than croaker. They'll eat a shrimp, but the bigger the waves, the better it is. You need a bigger bait. So if you can get a piggies, get it. If not, use a croaker. But also, we've been catching redfish on them croaker. All the way down through here, all the way by the old golf course, all that down through here, been catching nice reds. Throwing way up on that bank. I mean, way up on that bank. You might swamp your boat. Be careful. But that's where they're at, in that foamy water. Also, we've been catching bull sharks, all kinds of other different bonnet head sharks, some other sharks mixed in there. They'll cut your line off a few times. But there's some good 28-inch reds in there. Haven't been catching too many flounder here, but these piers right in here have been holding some black drum. Is where those have been at. Now, if you get on down here, all the way down through here, this bank down through, I've been catching some flounder and some redfish right down through here. This whole Ingleside channel, I've been pulling out some pretty decent flounder lately. This little channel right here runs back up here by the tugboats. Been holding some nice flounder. They've been catching some real good ones gigging at night. There's also been catching them on rod and reel. Croaker on the bottom has been the way to catch them. Don't forget, folks, this Saturday we have Saltwater Sweeties, Coastal Bend Guide Association, putting on their nonprofit organization right here at Chandler's Landing. You can get in there and you register on Friday, fish on Saturday, but it's 3 redfish and a flounder is what the stringer is, and there's been some really good redfish pulled in, and I know where some flounders at if you really want to know. But anyways, come on out and have fun. There's going to be selling some beer, some sandwiches, and some barbecue, maybe some shrimp. You never know what they're going to be selling, but come on out and have some fun.
Thanks for watching. I'm Capt. Staford.